is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast. Great to have you on board. And I must say, Ryan, your eyes are beautiful today.
Yeah,
Absolutely
they are
beautiful, baby blue eyes.
the colour of the ocean. Yes.
Oh, sorry, that's me flirting.
These contacts that I have to wear every day can get quite uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm actually, yeah.
Do you want to flirt back with me? Do you want to say something about my hair or anything? Like, what's a compliment you'd give me?
What
would you say? Hairy triceps?
Yeah, I would love to wipe my feet into the welcome mat that you have on your chest there. I don't know if that is a flirting.
Okay, well, I'm going to put you in the category of Chrissie Swan because she doesn't know how to flirt and you don't know how to flirt. So I'm the only winner here. You're struggling, and on the podcast you will hear how Chrissie Swan has struggled for many years to flirt and where she's at now. It's all on the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Married at first sight. Paul and Karina. Paul was on the other night. We haven't really seen much of this couple, but they were on the other night because what happened the other night, Karina admitted in front of everyone that she'd been with a rapper. Huh? We don't know who the rapper is.
Okay.
But she said it was a well-known rapper, and everyone at the table sort of laughed. But Paul inside was actually secretly fuming, wasn't too happy with it, and he felt like he was embarrassed in front of everyone.
Right.
Because she admitted that she'd hooked up with a rapper. They went back to the apartment. He was fuming, and he ended up punching a wall in the door.
Come on. You don't do that.
Which is no good. He apologised at the dinner party the other night, but there's a story that's come out overnight about Paul. Paul and Karina are not together on the show.
Okay.
They look like they're having a great time, but they are not together. So there's a girl that was on Instagram who has released the messages that she's been receiving from Paul just at the end of the show. So this is towards the end of the show. Paul's gone on a Tinder whip and he's been trying to pick up girls.
Okay, sure.
While he's on Married at First Sight. He's tracked this girl down. What's her name? Her name's Emily, right?
Yep.
So she starts getting direct messages on Instagram from Paul from MAFS, and she's going, oh my God, what's this guy doing? He's written straight away, I'll be straightforward with you. I found you on Tinder. Then she said, well, how did you find me on Instagram? And he said, I just put your name into Insta.
Yeah.
We have quite a few people in common, so you weren't hard to find.
Right.
Then she wrote back, haha, I'm just trying to decide how I feel about that. Then they start sort of flirting with each other, but she's giving him nothing. I don't think she's really keen on him. Then he says, if you're free tomorrow night and feel like a fourth person after you've seen your 3 different friends, let me know. She then writes, I'm not free tomorrow night.
Clear.
And then what happens next is very, very funny because he writes a response that he's obviously cut and paste from ChatGPT.
Great.
Because it starts with, here's a funny and sarcastic reply that shows understanding and agreement.
Awesome. Shouldn't have used that bit.
And the line is, the classic open to everything yet committed to nothing vibe. Totally get it. Guess we're both riding the figure it out wave. So if we accidentally figure something out, at least we'll be on the same page.
You've gone from a wave to a page.
I've watched the show and there's no way in the world that Paul could have come up with that message. Then she writes back, that's actually a very good saying, and next time I'm asked the question, I'm going to steal your answer. Ha, 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 ha. But he's left here's a funny and sarcastic reply that shows understanding and agreement.
Can I help you with any other thoughts on what I've written? She should go straight to ChatGPT for the reply. What's the point of them even having a conversation? Maybe the computer should just let him know when she says yes.
If you are having conversations and flirting with people and you're using ChatGPT, that has to blow up in your face at some stage.
Is there a difference between saying to a group of mates, oh my God, what do I write back here? This is my reply. What do I write?
Yep.
Guys, what do I write to this? Instead of asking ChatGPT, hey, what do I write? It's the lonely person's group of friends. ChatGPT.
But it's like, imagine the amount of work that you have to do. Okay, she's replied. I'll put that in ChatGPT. Okay, I don't know. No, I don't like that response. I'll go with that one.
Okay,
Cut and paste. You're going to make mistakes at some stage.
Tommy, is there a conversation behind the scenes around a MAFS dinner party?
Yes. Yes, there are.
Tom.
Yeah.
It's an annual event, Tom.
ChatGPT.
Typing that in now?
Yeah, if I can quickly.
Because you know what? It is a highlight on the calendar.
Hang on.
And there's so much juice getting around. What does ChatGPT say now? Yes or no?
This would be a wonderful listener event and highly engaging for your audience. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, there is. Tommy,
because we would need to bring this up at the dinner party.
You would have to. So I think we should have some confirmation in the next week or so.
I love that.
But you heard it here first.
Okay.
Intimate dinner.
Okay.
He likes to wear a skivvy, Paul. Who did we wear a skivvy for one year? We wore skivvies, Whip, remember?
Yeah, we did. I've still got it in my drawer. Why did we? And I thought I looked like a fat Steve Jobs.
I think there was a contestant who was wearing a skivvy.
That's right.
Steve Blobs over
I
here.
might have
poor
to,
guy.
okay, mate. I might have to get
Blobby Williams.
Okay, mate. I might have to get the skivvy back out. Okay, one note. Can we move on? One note wonder.
Guys, I've got a new laptop coming out. It's Steve Blobs.
Wouldn't be seen near an apple.
Okay, very good, Tom.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
You know, I don't have a boyfriend or a husband or anything, you know.
Do you or don't?
Someone...
That we know of.
Oh, God, you're so sweet. No. And do you know what? I don't think I want one. I don't think I want one.
What do you want, mate?
Well,
I
we've
just
got
wanna-
Dave from Penrith on the line. Dave, sell yourself to Chrissie.
30 seconds, Dave.
Do you know what? I just think it's not for me. I don't think it's for me. It doesn't cross my mind.
Would you like
I
a
don't
kiss?
yearn for it. I do love to kiss. I do.
Yep.
But I'm so busy having fun with my kids and you and my afternoon show and cooking.
Is
and
that enough? Like, is
learning? Yes. I just got a brand new pair of secateurs, man. I mean,
Hang on a minute, I'm married. How dare you speak to me like that? Oh, my God.
but I think, obviously computers and phones and stuff know your, marital situation. And I was shown a little video about how to flirt.
Okay.
And, I do not know how to flirt, and I'm not sure I really want to learn. But I watched this, and it stuck with me.
Pick your target, you stare at them until they look back at you. Once you make eye contact, you look away like you've been caught. The next time that you look at them and they meet your eyes again, don't look away. Let them break first, because they're gonna check to see if were you really looking at me. And this time you're gonna have to hold it uncomfortably long. They have to look away first for this to work. Once they look away, you never look at them again. And in about 45 seconds, they will be right in front of you.
Oh,
Okay, so
it's not
called
bad.
sticky eyes. It's called sticky eyes.
go on.
And this girl was saying it has never failed. And in fact, she was out for lunch with her friends and she was talking about her flirtation method, sticky eyes. And she goes, look, I'm going to show you how it works. And she did it. She found a target, looked at them, met their gaze, looked away, met their gaze again, and then did not look away. And then bang, the guy that she was looking at turned up at the table, and she said they sort of seem dazed. They don't know why they're there, but it's because of sticky eyes. And
Sticky eyes has made you move.
yeah.
You know-
So this was fresh in my mind the
Yeah.
other day when I was on my way to do the fruit and veg show.
Oh, okay.
So I just listened to it, and I had to stop because I'm obsessed at the moment with a pickled carrot, tarragon, and smoked chicken from the supermarket. I was armed with this new information. And the other problem with me is not only do I not think about being in a relationship or anything less than that, I also I'm not always roving. I'm not a roving
Sure.
eye. I'm not going, what do you think? Would I sleep with that guy? Would I kiss that guy? Or whatever.
yeah.
It just doesn't cross my mind. Very, very occasionally. Anyway, I pull up out the front of my fruit and veg store, and I'm onto Tarragon, and I'm walking in, and I see a guy sitting outside the fruit and veg store. And to my surprise, I think that guy is pleasing to my eyes. He is a handsome man, which never happens. Then couple that with my fresh sticky eye knowledge. I thought I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to bloody try it out.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, great. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm walking in and I rearranged my bum bag. I put it to the side.
Or take it off,
I put it to the side just in case that's a deal breaker, you know.
Did
They
you,
can
did
find
you have
that
your
out later.
Nautica hat on and your TN Maxes on as well, Eshe?
I didn't, but I should have. Anyway, walking in and I do the sticky eye. I look at him and he looks at me. And then I go, oh, my God, so far step one's working. And then I follow the steps. And then I go, well, that was all very nice, but I do have to get tarragon. So I went into the shop and I bought the tarragon and I came out and he was still there. He was sitting on, you know, sometimes outside little shopping centres, they've got like a bench sort of coffee table situation.
Yep.
He was sitting there with a friend having a chat. Anyway, I finish off the last step of the sticky eye and it's going well. It's going really well. And then I just look a bit closer at him and I realise that, see, this is why I can't be trusted. I don't.
What happened?
I'm not good at the choosing
Right.
and the long-term ramifications of those choices.
Yeah.
And I noticed that he was about to swig from like a 2 or 3 litre iced coffee, bottle. And I was like, oh, that's an unusual beverage to have on your lunch break. And then I looked closer and he had a sleeping bag. And anyway, I was doing sticky eyes with a homeless guy.
Yeah.
And that is
And how long has he been living at your house for?
3 nights. It's going really, really well. Yes.
Because there's a slim chance you thought maybe he's undercover boss.
I cannot be trusted. That is the end of my sticky eyes.
Sticky eyes.
Yeah.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Okay, guys. It's really the sound of the weekend, that music, because you know it's a Friday. Here we go. First riddle. How can you drop a glass onto a hard floor without smashing it?
It's part of my barbecue set and it's actually melamine.
No. How can you drop a glass onto a hard floor without smashing it?
If the hard floor's got carpet on it?
No.
Well, that would be the...
It's not the answer. Thank you, Jess. Hit him hard with that.
It's Blondie's Heart of Glass.
No. No, but really good thinking. How can you drop a glass onto a hard floor without smashing
It's a plastic glass?
No.
God, I hate you right now
Think
so
about
much.
it. Maybe reverse it. Reverse your thinking.
It's
a plastic floor.
It's salg.
What's salg?
That's reversed glass.
No.
Glass in reverse.
No. Oh, I see what you've done. Took me a bit. But really good from you. How can you drop a glass onto a hard floor without smashing it? No takers on the first riddle. Here we go. I'll give you the answer. A glass won't smash a hard floor.
Riddle it just a little bit.
You are so annoying.
Am I? All right, what about this one? My mouth is big, my food is small. If you turn me sideways, my God, I'm tall. I live where I can't breathe and I eat without teeth.
Say the first two clues again.
It's a bit long. Too long.
No,
I
it's
think.
not.
You need to shorten it.
My mouth is big, my food is small.
Monjaro.
Don't even mention that word, it'll have me on the toilet again. My mouth is big, my food is small. If you turn me sideways, my God, I'm tall. I live where I can't breathe and I eat without teeth. What is it?
One of those sea snails.
No, you're close.
A whale.
Bang, Chrissie Swan.
Just a little bit.
Look at her go. Look at her go. Now she's happy. The third riddle. I make a sound when I'm used and make sure you pay at the time. I'm black and white with lots of numbers and a specific set of lines. What am I?
Scale in a shopping centre which has been designed to shame us and humiliate us. And who on earth is ever going to get publicly weighed in a shopping centre?
Oh,
sorry.
Depresso.
Very depresso. No,
depresso.
that's not the answer.
Is it a jukebox?
No. I make a sound when I'm used, and I make sure you pay at the time.
Parking meter.
Nope. I'm black and white with lots of numbers and a specific set of lines. What am I?
Black and white numbers.
They're on everything.
Oh.
Well, Thomas.
Do you use it when you buy it? Like, would you do it at a
when you pay at
supermarket?
the time, yeah.
Perhaps a barcode?
Thomas Bryan Irving.
Wow. Is that because you have a barcode on the back of your neck? Because, yeah. You know how those people, people got tattoos, and I'm like, I'm just off the assembly line of life.
Yeah.
I've got a barcode.
I've got a QR code, man.
Yeah.
Mandy in Mascot. Welcome to the show, Mandy.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Okay, we know you're going to be glued to the NRL in Vegas this weekend, but have you got a riddle for us?
I certainly have it short and sweet. What is taken before you get it?
What is taken before you get it?
What's taken before you get it? What is taken?
A photo?
A ticket? Oh.
No, it's not a ticket.
Photo? Well, I took over Wippa, Mandy.
Chrissie Swan got it. It's just
Yes, I did, yes. That is right, Mandy. You heard right. I did get it. I wasn't repeating what Wippa said. I got it. Thank you, Mandy.
Selective hearing.
prizes in the purse.
Prizes in the purse for you, Chrissie Swan. You can have that. Mandy, thank you.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Bang, we're on.
All right. It's time for
Your 60-second starts
I'm Still Standing Now.
Sydney Water. Filter, treat and test your water at every stage to ensure your drinking water is Sydney's finest drop.
It's jackpotted, $200 it is today, and Chris from Schofield's lost yesterday, so he's back. Let's get into the game. $200 up for grabs. You are going first. If you have the power at the end of 60 seconds, that $200 is yours thanks to Sydney Water. Here we go, Chris. Your 60-second starts now. Haggis is the national dish of what country, Chris?
Scotland.
Scotland is correct. What is the capital of Scotland, Chris?
Edinburgh.
Yeah, that is correct. Who is the most recent actor to play James Bond?
Five.
No, it's Daniel Craig. Over to Chrissy.
Yeah.
Chrissy, what colour is Pikachu?
Oh, yellow.
Yellow is correct. What annual event is happening in Sydney this weekend?
The Mardi Gras.
That is correct. Which artist just cancelled his remaining Australian New Zealand shows?
Drake, Insta handle Champagne Puppy.
Yes. For You is the 2018 collaboration between Liam Payne and...
Rihanna?
No, it was Rita
what's
Ora.
her name?
Back
Rita
to Chris.
Ora. Oh.
Chris, who were the original judges on the TV show My Kitchen Rules?
Oh.
Repeat the question.
Who were the original judges on My Kitchen
Yeah,
Rules?
he's got the power, though.
Technicality.
He's got the power.
Chris, $200 all yours, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, we loved it, buddy. Thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Yeah, I want to run this one past you because I didn't realise at the time. Filmed a little something the other day with Scotty Cam, right? So,
Oh, that's right. In your house. How did it go?
yeah, it was great, Swannies. You know, Scotty Cam is Australia's greatest tradie.
Absolutely. I hope you locked up the booze cabinet, though.
Yeah, we did. We locked it.
He's got expensive taste. That's all I'm saying.
He tipped the cupboard open and then got into it. But the thing was, it was like one of those makeup and wardrobe deals. So I just took the girl upstairs and said, hey, what should I wear? And she said, why don't you put this on and this on? So we filmed all day and we filmed like 3 different things, which is for a digital commercial. Here's the thing. I got home, Lisa got home and she walked in at 5 o'clock after I'd filmed all day in my outfit and went, what are you wearing?
Oh,
Why
what
would you
was
dress
it?
like that?
What was it? Take
you in
us
King
through the
G?
fit.
No, and I said, well, the makeup artist said I looked really great. Don't you
From
think?
the top to the bottom, tell us the outfit.
Okay,
we'll tell
so
you if you did.
pair of boots, right? Black jeans. Now, here's the interesting part.
You don't wear black jeans.
I wear black jeans or blue jeans every day. So they were It was a blue T-shirt, and over the top I had the shirt on, which was open. Now, that was the problem, because it was a whitish shirt, and Lisa said, "Oh, you never wear a T-shirt and shirt open, because that's what people do when they're trying to hide their weight."
What?
And I went, "Oh." So, and then she showed me a Batuta Advocate headline that said something like, "Local man wears open shirt to hide fat lats," or something. So it's the idea that I'm too big just to have the T-shirt on, and therefore I wrap and robe it with the open shirt.
Oh, my God.
So I don't know whether the makeup and wardrobe lady looked at me in the T-shirt and went, "It works, but we need to cover a bit more of that."
We needed, and the poncho was probably a bit too much as well. I
That's what I thought.
Wait, was the shirt her idea?
Yeah.
The hair and makeup girl?
None of it was my idea. So I didn't realise at the time she was subtly saying, "Hey, that's great you've got a T-shirt on, but we can't have that sort of vacuum-sealed look T-shirt, tight T-shirt. We need to cover a little bit more. We can help you out with a shirt."
Listen, this is a very negative take on it. I feel like maybe the T-shirt was just too casual.
Right. You
for a
reckon that's what it
formal-
was?
Yeah. And also, what was Scotty Cam wearing? Were you matching him?
Yeah, he was kind of like your hard yakka shirt or your Bisley workwear.
Of course.
There you go.
The blue shirt sleeved rolled up. And I
Yes.
thought it felt like I was cool dad.
Yes,
Cool
that's
dad,
right.
edgy dad.
Yeah,
Who
no,
was
no,
like,
no, not edgy. Let's go back to
Okay,
cool.
so like cool edgy
Yes.
dad, cool edgy dad who can just throw a shirt on like he does at home and get through the day getting everything right.
Yes, that's what you should tell yourself.
Okay, so
Yes.
I think should I call her back and just can they? I don't know what the tech is like, but in post editing, can they remove a shirt?
No. Just go with it, Wippa.
Okay,
Run with it, mate.
thank you guys.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I just got a text from my mom.
Yes, because I'm a textpert, an expert at texting.
Write my reply.
Oh, this is a beauty. What would you do in this situation? Welcome to Write My Reply. Jasmine is 25 years old and has been dating Jeremy, who's 28, for 8 months. Here's the thing. Found a bra that wasn't hers under his bed the other day. After a big fight about whose it was, she got this message from his mum, Sandra. "Hi, Jasmine. Jeremy told me that you had a fight last night over a bra that was found under the bed. I must apologise a million times over. I had a nap at his place the other day when I was doing the laundry, and I must have left it there. Definitely nothing to worry about." Here's the twist. The bra was lacy and pink and looked like it would be far too small to be Sandra's. What should she reply? So has he gone to his mum?
Is that girlfriend saying that Sandra's fat?
Maybe. My concern is that this guy has gone to his mum and said, "You're not going to believe it. You're going to have to step in and help me out here.
Of course.
I've done something wrong with another woman."
Of course. Of course, that's what's happened.
Is mum going to do that? Would you do
first of
that?
all, let's say if mum did do that, right? So mum's rocked up in a lacy top and decided to have a bit of a kip. Doesn't mean you have to take off your lacy bra, mum, to have a bit of a kip in your son's bed.
Exactly,
You're not going to leave.
Fitz. You don't.
Then when you wake up, Chrissy, when you wake up, you realise that, I mean, you're putting your shirt back on, that you don't have your bra on. She's taken the fall for the son, which I understand. That's what a mother does.
Hang on,
no,
though.
this is dodge.
Hang on. That was my initial thing too. That, yes, she, an older woman can wear whatever sort of bra she wants, pink and whatever. But a breastfeeding bra,
Yeah.
right? With the trap door.
Yep. Expose the nipple, feed the bub.
Yeah. See, I wore a maternity bra like that for years
did you?
after. Yes, because I was so comfortable. So if I had been at someone's house and left my bra there, no one would have believed me if I'd said, "Oh yeah, that's That's mine. I mean, I haven't breastfed for 5 years, but I still wear a bra with a trap door. Would they? They wouldn't believe
they
that.
wouldn't.
So this could be absolutely above board.
Yeah, because, Swanee, you know when you get home, it's the end of the day and you've had an underwire cutting in all day and you just want to rip your bra off and lie down just to free the puppies. And
Absolutely.
Is that every day for you, Whip?
Every
That's
day,
every day for you?
Yeah.
You should try that. There are very good bras without underwire, which I would recommend.
Well,
for
I
you.
have the sports bra.
They've often got underwire though, but my kids know ever since they were very, very young. In fact, one of our sort of family folklore sentences. I took my bra off one time. Leo would have been about 5, and he goes, no more work today. It's the universal sign. Once the puppies are free, mummy's not working.
Oh, well done.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Hey, what about this? And I'll ask you, Chrissie Swan, who's a guest on the show. Do you believe in a ghost?
I want to so badly.
Do you?
Yes.
Tell me why, because scientists have come out and explained why people actually do believe in ghosts. Why do you want to believe in ghosts?
Because I love the idea that we don't really die. But then the logical side of me kicks in and goes, well, there's a lot more people that have died in the history of the world than are currently living. So if ghosts did exist, surely out of the hundreds of billions of them that should be around, we should have more proof.
Well, you know what? I thought like that too. So many people have died in the history of time. Where do they all go? Until they invented Apple iCloud, and then I went, okay, so there's storage in the cloud. There must be spirits as well. So
they're just hanging up there.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be great to put dead loved ones into the iCloud, wouldn't it? And just bring them out whenever you want. I've got a couple of terabytes full of my dead loved ones if you guys want to come over and have a chat to them. Because the hologram's the big one that they're talking about that they can do now. And it's even these apps that you put in old photos now, and it can turn like your grandparents. It can be them looking at each other and having a conversation.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, and I was trying to work out too. And I don't know if this is a good thing, because when someone passes away, my understanding in terms of grief is to have that moment and then you need to carry on in life. And I know this is slightly heavier than the topic I was going, but when I die, so I'll probably be around 105, so that's down the track. But to think with AI that my kids would always be able to go to some level of tech and say, what would Dad say now?
Yeah.
Or I wish I could ask Dad about that.
And because you're so predictable, any sort of
no, it's not just
engine, any sort of engine to be able to say what you say.
No. It's not just a button bar where I've got 10 options.
Isn't it? Isn't it though? I think it might be.
No, it's evolved from that, Swanee, and so have I. Thanks very much. So the kids would be able to say, what should I do now, Dad? And I go,
it's like
son.
It's like Chat G Whip Flea, you know what I mean? That's what it would be. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan James, you've done enough.
And the hardest job the robot would have is sort of thinking of different phrases for throw some money at it.
Yeah, I know. How other can you say solve it with cash? Here's what I want to do. They've gone on to talk about how people like to believe in ghosts simply from the point of what you made earlier, Swanee, that they want to believe that there is life after death. So even if it stresses you out, even if you don't want to walk into that house because you're freaked out, part of you still likes that because you want to know that maybe there really is something out there, and we have proof and an example because I can hear footsteps in my house.
Yes.
Tommy, what about the couple where the old person died in the house? Remember that?
Oh, well, that was a haunted appliance whip, and I know you love this story. There was a couple here out in Penrith, and sadly... So every morning, he used to make his wife a cup of tea at exactly 8:10 every morning.
Wow.
He died, and yet still the kettle at 8:10 every morning boils its little heart out.
Wow.
That's
not even there.
Where's the proof in that, Tom? That's a completely fabricated story.
It was the front of the Take 5 magazine from 2 years ago, and I've never forgotten it.
I subscribe to that magazine purely for the headlines.
Yeah. Did you finish the crossword?
Amy in Rose Meadows giving us a call. Have you got a ghost story for us, Ames?
Good morning, guys. I do. So I was a skeptical. I'm a nurse. years and years ago working a night shift, and one of the other girls that was on shift, she was out in the corridor, and there was an old man there, which is weird in itself because it was like 2 a.m. and you don't have visitors. And he's like, can you go and check on my wife in bed 15? And he went off, and she came in, and she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So we go in. She had died.
Oh, my God.
She was old, so it was expected, but she had died. Yeah. And when her family had come in the morning, like, to say their goodbyes, we said, oh, her husband was here. Like, where is he? And they said, oh, he died years ago.
Oh, my God. What? So did you see this man with your own eyes?
One of the girls I was on shift with did. When we went back out to the corridor afterwards, because obviously, like, we were going to come in and see her, he was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
He was still trying to get a Kit Kat out of He was trying to get a Kit Kat out of the vending machine from 2 years ago, still hanging around.
He was a ghost, Ryan. That's extraordinary.
I mean, you know, I think there needs to be due diligence. Did anybody, you know, chase after him and see if he was holding the pillow?
Murderer. Lock him up.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.